Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Dominions, turn 47, take 2. I have been spending most of today sleeping and then the rest of today trying to figure out recording software and seeing if I can get something to work. Right now what I'm using is software called D3D Gear, and it has a 15-day free trial, and then I think it's like $20-$30, something like that. So we'll try this for 15 days, at which point I'll be like halfway through the video series that I'm still uploading, and then we'll see if I like it enough to buy it. Otherwise I might just go try something else. But this is what we got. I think that the audio will work this time. I was using Bandicam. Some of you even saw that video and had no idea what was going on except for me waving my cursor around. And I'm sure that was all fun for you guys. Let's actually try and see if we can get this to work this time. And alright, so TNG claimed the throne that they got from Yomi in that fort there. I got a Yaksha. This was him putting PD in his province. This was him putting PD in another province. And this was him raiding me. He did not go for my cap like I said he would last turn. He instead just kept raiding me. And we'll see where that is in a second. So I got a fortress, so I'll be recruiting a Yogi a turn there now. And Yomi has been breached. Now, we're going to look at this because it's very important. If I can teach you guys one thing and have you take one thing away from this video series, it's that you should never, ever, ever do something like what I'm about to do, which is storm your castle with everybody, hide a scout or scouting army on top, and not put anyone in the garrison because this is the current situation based on what we're seeing. He has an army here. He could attack me, or he could attack here. If he attacks here, then he completely cuts off all of my retreat directions. If I attack and storm the castle with everything and lose, that is to say, retreat from the field of battle because he has fear auras or he's just got a larger army than me or whatever, then all of my forces will retreat to an available territory. However, because I have no one sieging Yomi province will revert back to his control, which means that I will have nowhere to retreat to and all of my retreating guys will die. So, this is very bad. Do not ever do this ever. Now you know. So we'll see if I actually win or not. Have fun with that. I'm going to try and see if he put PD there. This, you remember I've been showing you in the mercenaries that he has, that there's a feathered serpent here. After my excursion with the villains, I gave mercenaries a break because I thought they all sucked. They don't, obviously. They have their uses. And I was focused on other things at the time, but I didn't even look at the mercenaries. So when I saw this event happen, which is not actually an event, I was like, what kind of crazy ass event happens where you get a coatl and like 60 lizard warriors in a province in not your dominion that you just took from somebody else? I was very confused by this, but having replayed this series with you watching, now I know. So there's that. Coatls, man. They're cool. He raids here. He might still attack here with all of this jazz and try and take my capital, but I doubt it. I think this is scaring him enough that he's gonna run away. But I don't actually remember. In any event, I'm gonna just chase him. I can't really pin him down until I get something like Cloud Trapeze and an actual air mage to cast at it, or use teleport on somebody that's not an immobile pretender, and can actually take a Dione. But I think he'll die before then. in any event, I'm just gonna... What am I doing? Oh, I'm actually attacking with the scout, and I'm just summoning a bunch of stuff here and letting him raid around. So, oh well. I'm just keeping an eye on things, watching where he's going, building a fortress here, moving to consolidate forces here. Not a whole lot, but we'll get more going on. He is casting teleport back to Kailasa. Maybe I took this Koala a little more seriously than I should have. And they're just researching. This isn't a very big turn, but next turn probably will be, because of the whole storming Yomi thing. So we'll have fun with that and see how that goes. Messages, I'm not sending him any messages, just waiting to hear back from TNG about our border agreement. I agreed to have him take this, and I would take everything north of that, including Yomi, if I can take it. Alright. We'll see if this works now, and if it does, maybe it'll work again tomorrow, and we'll keep this thing going. Sorry for all the confusion. Hope you enjoy, and have a good night.